Hello students, welcome to GC Tech Hub CS tutorials. Welcome to the second part of Consolidate data. In the previous video, we had seen how we can consolidate data from different sheets and compile all those data in a single sheet. So we had already seen the examples where we had the same type of data and the same rows and columns, and the number of rows and columns was also the same, that is the structure was the same. So in the first example we had seen how different products, how the number of units of different products were sold across 5 months, and that was done over a number of zones, that is north zone, west zone and east zone, and we had to find out the overall sales, that is the sum of the sale of products from all the zones. In the next example we saw how different subject marks of students of a class can be consolidated together in one single sheet. So today in this part we are going to take an example where we have participants and their scores for 3 different rounds of a quiz. But here you will find that we have 2 different teams consisting of different participants, and so we are going to consolidate their marks, their scores in the final consolidated sheet. So before I start with the video, I request all of you to subscribe my channel, and if in the at the end of the video if you like it and benefit from it, please do share it with others. So let's start with this. So we are at the final consolidated sheet, as you can see here. So we'll go to data, and from here we'll go to consolidate, and in this window we are going to first select the function. Now the thing is, I have selected the sum function, but because here different teams, there are different participants in each of the rounds, so because of this reason it is there the sum will be considered, the sum will take up the value only once. That is, this student A. Akilan has 18 marks, has scored 18 points in round 1 of the quiz, 20 points in round 2 and 20 points in round 3. But we don't have his data in the second sheet, so the sum function will take up only these values, these single values, and that will only be considered as the sum. So let us select the whole table here and add it to my first reference. Now we again go back to the second one, that is team 2, and we select this table and use labels. We are going to select top row and left column, and we are going to click on add over here to add the second team and click on OK, and you can find that we get the details of all the participants, whether from team 1. You can see these are the participants of team 1 and these are the participants of team 2, and all their results are compiled over here in a single sheet. So now we can just find out the scores of each of the teams or scores of each of the participants in all the 3 rounds. So students, that was consolidate data, where you can compile the data from different worksheets into the same worksheet. Now let me give you one more example here. I'm going to delete this. We are going to make a simple change in this question now. So I am going back to my first overall sales sheet, and I'll go back to data and I'll go back to consolidate, and here I'm going to copy all of them, that is left column as well as the top row, and I'm going to create link to the source data. So now that I have created link to the source data, and this time you find that this is the table created. So let us remove the previous table and do it again. So I'm going to create just do it in the previous table only. So I'll go to data, I'll go to consolidate, and from here I will first delete the previous two references. Now I'll go to each of the sheets. Okay, I think I took the wrong one, so I had to take this one. So I'm creating a new sheet which will be the overall sales sheet. And let me just increase the font size here. So here I'm going to again go back to data, consolidate, and here first we'll go to we'll go click on this shrink button, go to the first sheet, north zone, copy the data, click on add, then next we'll go to west zone, copy the entire data, click on add, then we'll finally go to east zone, copy the data and click on add. And now use labels, we are going to check the top row and left column because we want both the top row, the header row and the header column to be copied, and we are going to check this box, that is create links to source data. If I check this box, then it will link the data in the original sheets with the consolidated sheet, so that if I make any changes in those sheets, it will be visible in my consolidated sheet. So I have clicked on OK. Now I'll go to Home tab, Format, and click on AutoFit. And here there is a blank column. So here you can see some levels, and if I just expand these buttons, you can see these are the data consolidated. So then this is for product 1, second list, this is for product 3, this is for product 4. So this is how data is linked between the sheets. So like I go to west zone and I make a change over here for product 2 in the month February. Suppose their sale has been 800, and now I come back, so you will find some difference over here. Let's check out the differences. So yes, you can see that it is 800 over here and that data has been used. So linking the data means it allows us to make changes in the original sheet and it will be reflected in the consolidated sheet. So if you have liked the video, kindly like it and share it with others. Thank you.